Hey beauties, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I have received the newest lipstick at Guerlain, the new Kiss Kiss Le Rouge Intense. It's meant to be a matte and blurring lipstick and they are refillable. So I have to say I am a very big fan of Guerlain's lipsticks in general anyway. I feel them very comfortable to wear. The color is always a really great payoff. They're not drying. They do have a strong perfume, so I'm quite curious to see. I have picked up 2 shades. There are 20 shades in total available. And look at how the packaging is stunning. It's very chic, it's very luxe. Obviously, the refill is a little bit cheaper than the lipstick itself. I paid £39 for the lipstick and the recharge is £30. So let's swatch the shade. The first shade is light rose. It is a nude pink. You can't really go wrong with a nude pink. And this is how the shade looks like. And you do have a bee embossed here at the top. Oh, it does have a very strong scent. It's very powdery. It doesn't smell like the Meteorite. Oh, I absolutely love it. But if you do not like scent in your product, you're not going to be happy with this because the scent is there. So, ooh. Hello, gorgeous lipstick. So this is light rose. See how the payoff is amazing. It's matte, it seemed to be blurring. And the other shade I picked up something a little bit more pigmented or bright, I should say. It's called Sweet Cosmos. And this is how the shade looks. Sweet Cosmos is a dusty pink. Oh, this is absolutely stunning. So this lipstick it's a reformulation of the iconic Kiss Kiss lipstick. It's not necessarily a new product. A kiss-proof lipstick. It's meant to be very bold and highly pigmented lipstick that stays in place for 24 hours. That is super hydrating and blurring at the same time. And it does make me think of the new Tom Ford Runway Matte Lipstick. So obviously it's a very slim packaging and it is recommended that not to take the lipstick or the bullet out more than 4 millimeters. I would assume that the formula, because it's meant to be hydrating, it's matte but hydrating, if you take it out too long, I think it's just going to break. That's my guess. I absolutely love the packaging. It's very much like what we have at Dior, the on-stage lipstick that are super shiny, but not transfer proof. These ones are transfer proof. Now is the moment of truth, my dear friends. My fear is always that they will feel really dry and like chalky onto the lips. And I have to say, it's not too bad, but I thought they were going to be a little bit more waxy than this. The shade is absolutely stunning. It's definitely matte, it's definitely blurring, but it's a little bit more dry than what I thought. Yeah, this is beautiful, but it does pull a little bit when you apply it. Back onto the scent, I'm just on the website now. It is a new scent in the lipstick. I'm not crazy. I thought I was losing my marbles for a second. It is a new scent and it's a mix. It's a accord between honey with orange blossom and vanilla notes for a subtle and addictive fragrance result. I don't know if it's subtle. I mean, it's on my lips and I can smell it now. It's more than what I'm used to. And I absolutely love having a scent in my luxury makeup product, but I feel like this is a little bit much. I'm just gonna state it like this. Yeah, it's a little bit much. The first ingredient is an emollient that has been transformed and derived from petroleum, so basically Vaseline, to make it in very simple terms. And then the third ingredient is the fourth ingredient is synthetic wax. And then you have a bunch of, other ingredients. You've got shea butter, you've got beeswax, you've got honey. It could have been a little bit more silky. I think maybe I'm just being picky, but if I compare with other lipstick that have that same, for the same result, I feel like it could have been a little bit more silky, but there is no way this will ever move. Let's see if it's actually transfer proof. Yeah, it is 100% transfer proof. So that means if you have a wedding upcoming, this is a really, really good option if you want something matte. I really, really like the shade. I love how it looks onto me. It's matte, it's blurring. The pigment, the payoff is beautiful. Now let's see how hard it is to remove it. I've got micellar water here, and I am assuming you need a proper makeup remover. Yeah. It's really, really hard. Oh my God. It's not coming off. I'm eating some piece of Kleenex. This is actually a really good test. Is definitely a long wear lipstick. Good thing I started with the lighter shade. Let's try on now the other shade, that is Sweet Cosmos, so a dusty pink. And this is the shade Sweet Cosmos. It's absolutely stunning. I love how the color is vibrant, but it is next level matte. I feel like, I don't know, I think I've got mixed feelings. I love how the pigment is beautiful, it's bold. It's on the dry side of things. If you already have a dry lip, make sure you really hydrate and exfoliate. I will do a wear test and come back here in, you know, a few hours to see how it looks. It is quite comfortable. I just can't get my head around. I feel like it's a bit dry. Let's compare them quickly with the new Tom Ford, the new lip Stilo Matte. I have the shade Blush Absolute, and you see the Tom Ford glides a little bit more into the skin. It's matte, but it's got a really nice luminosity into it. This is the Tom Ford, and this is the Guerlain. And right away at the application, the Tom Ford just glides onto the skin. You really do feel the wax. It's a little bit more silky, whereas the Guerlain, it drags a little bit more onto your skin. And there is barely no perfume in the Tom Ford. All I can smell is the perfume in the Guerlain. It's a shame. I've got mixed feelings, and that's like quite unusual for me. The two shades I have here are stunning. The payoff is amazing. It's on the dry side of things, and the perfume is just like, wow. And I also picked up, I have some lipstick from L'Oreal that have the same kind of packaging, that are the Intense Volume Matte. And this shade is, I don't think it's the right shade to be comparing. I've got more shades here. Let's go with the Nude Audacious shade 600, which I have been wearing. And see, and this is probably like 11 pounds. I feel like there are better options. That glides even more than the Guerlain. The pigment is amazing. This is L'Oreal. The pigment is amazing. The payoff is beautiful. It's equally matte. They all pretty much look the same. This is your Tom Ford. This is your Guerlain. This one I smudged, like I rubbed really, really hard. Let me apply some more. Obviously, the L'Oreal feels a little bit more silky. If I come really, really close, you'll see it's matte, but it does have a little bit more of a luminosity. It's not completely transfer proof, but it's pretty good. You know, if I compare them, they all have a really nice, very slick packaging. Obviously, the Guerlain is completely transfer proof and definitely the most long lasting. But if the feeling on your lips is not pleasant, maybe it's worth trying something else. I think it's close second is the L'Oreal. It's completely matte. It's not transfer proof, but it's not far off. The Guerlain is still moving a little bit because I am rubbing it really hard onto my hand. And this is the new Runaway from Tom Ford. It's definitely silky, but it's completely matte, and it does have a nice luminosity as well, and it just really glides onto the lip. It's blurring, but because it's got more that waxy feel to it, it doesn't sit into the fine lines. I don't know, it looks really, really good onto the lips. I've got some here. Yeah, I don't know, I've got mixed feelings about the new Guerlain. It's really nice. The shades, the color is really bold and intense. I just think there are other options that are slightly more comfortable onto your lips. And obviously I purchased these with my money. It's not sent to me PR, so I'm giving you a really honest feedback. If you are looking for something that is very bold looking, very pretty much transfer proof, let's say it's transfer proof. I think in my books this is transfer proof, blurring and long lasting, but it does, if I come really close, see, it kind of separates a little bit, just a little bit. Am I going to get more shades? Maybe, I'm not sure. Maybe just the refill at some point and use the case I have. Oh, speaking of case, they have sent me a cute little case to put the lipstick in. That's very pretty. Bottom line, I think I prefer my Tom Ford and even the L'Oreal that is a fraction of the price, and you have loads of shades as well. I just think once you've rubbed them onto your hand, it's hard to say which one is what. I think I'm a little bit disappointed because I do hold a special place in my heart for Guerlain. I think it's one of the underrated brands that has such amazing and beautiful makeup product. I just think this lipstick needs to be tweaked a little bit. I think in the formula something needs to be a little bit more waxy. It might be a little bit too matte. It's not pleasant, it's not uncomfortable, but the scent is still there, and it's been a little while. So if you do not like scent in your product, forget it. This is just way too overpowering for you. I just think you've got some amazing other options out there, but those shades, the color, they're so bold and pigmented. So I guess it comes down to, are you ready to give the comfort to have a really nice color payoff and something really matte and blurring and super long lasting and transfer proof? Or you want something slightly more comfortable like the new Tom Ford or the L'Oreal that is budget friendly? Up to you. I'm happy I have them. I'll definitely wear them. Maybe it's a matter of, layering it with a lip gloss so it doesn't feel as dry onto the lips. So a quick note, as promised, I've been wearing the Guerlain lipstick, the transfer proof new Kiss Kiss lipstick. It's been, what time it is now? It's 6:30, so it's been about 4 hours and a half. I've had pizza for dinner and I've drank water, and you can see, I mean, it is long wear, but I've been eating and it's basically almost all gone. It does kind of sit a little bit in the fine lines. Before I had food, I could tell it was sitting in the fine lines a little bit. If I come really close, I guess it's to be expected if you're eating, but this is how it looks after 4.5 hours after you've had food and drinks. That is it for me on today's review. Thank you so much, guys, for being here. Don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel if you are new here. I will be listing down below the product I talked about on today's video, especially if you are quite keen to have a look at the L'Oreal. I know I don't usually talk a lot about budget-friendly makeup product. There are some amazing product out there, especially L'Oreal. If you're looking at foundation, lipsticks, eyeshadow, I'm a little bit on the fence. I find them to be a little bit dry and not super long lasting, but otherwise there's some amazing product. Let me know if you guys are keen or have any interest on you know, makeup products that are a little bit more budget friendly. If yes, I will be incorporating some into my videos. If not, well then tant pis, too bad. And what's on my face today, I do have a lot. I'm wearing the Prada blushes. I'm really trying hard with the Prada blushes. The formula is beautiful, packaging is awful, but you know, it is what it is. And on my eyes, I have the new Dior eyeshadow stick that I've realized they are limited edition, so obviously I had to pick up another one. I am resisting the urge of buying all the shades. I do not need all the shades, but I have ordered another shade that I will be demoing pretty soon whenever I receive it. I have received so many new makeup products. I cannot wait to review them with you. But for now, that is it on today's video. Thank you so much for being here, and I will see you next time. Bye, guys.